Hello everyone, this is Deepti. In the previous video of surface chemistry, I have discussed about adsorption of gas on solid. That is, on which factor the gas gets adsorbed on the solid surface. But in today's video, I am going to discuss about the adsorption from solution phase. That means how solute from the solution get adsorbed on the surface of the solid. As discussed in this video, let us know more about this concept. So, watch my video till the end without skipping. Okay then, without wasting much time, let us start today's session. Before that, if you not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. For regular notification, click on the bell button. Okay then, let's start. Welcome to Light Up. Adsorption from solution phase. In the last video, I have discussed about the adsorption of gas on solids. Gas on solids. In this, I am going to discuss about the adsorption from solution phase. That means where solute from solution, can adsorb on solid surface. The solution phase, the solute from the solution. Solute is going to adsorb on the surface of the solid surface. Solute particles is discussed in adsorption from solution phase. Let us take an example. The first example is when a solution of acetic acid in water. Solution of acetic acid. Solution of acetic acid in water. Here, the acetic acid is a solute and water is a solvent. By combining solute and solvent, we get a solution. So, solution of acetic acid in water is shaken with a charcoal. What happens to the solution? When the acetic acid is shaken with the charcoal, the concentration of acetic acid decreases. Why? Because the charcoal in acetic acid solution adsorb acetic acid particle. Here, acetic acid as a solute particle is adsorbed on the surface of the charcoal. Hence, the concentration of acetic acid solution decreases. This is the first example for adsorption from solution phase. Let us take one more example, that is litmus solution. Litmus solution is shaken with charcoal. Let us take a beaker. In this, let us take a litmus solution. This litmus solution is in blue color. When you add a charcoal to this, the charcoal adsorbs the colored material on the surface of the charcoal. Therefore, the litmus solution is turned into colorless. After shaking the litmus solution with the charcoal, the solution turns colorless due to the accumulation of blue colored particles on the surface of the charcoal. Material of charcoal, the blue colored substance are accumulated on the surface of the charcoal, hence the solution turns colorless. This is the second example for solution phase. By looking at the example, we can say it as a factor affecting adsorption from solution phase. There are 4 points. The first point says that the extent of adsorption decreases. The extent of adsorption decreases with increase in temperature. That means the adsorption here is inversely proportional to temperature. As the temperature increases, the adsorption decreases. As the temperature increases, adsorption decreases. So this is the first factor for solution phase. The second factor is the extent of adsorption increases with increasing surface area. As the surface area increases, as the surface area of the particle, the solid material increases, the adsorption will be maximum. Therefore, adsorption is directly proportional to surface area. This is the second factor affecting adsorption for solution phase. So next, coming to the third point, the extent of adsorption depends on the concentration of solution. This is important in the solution phase. The extent of adsorption depends on the concentration of solution. What it means? Why it depends on concentration? Here, as the concentration increases or high, if the concentration is high, the number of particle, the number of solute particle is in the solution is high. So concentration is high means high concentration, there will be number of solute particles will be high. Therefore, the adsorption will be maximum. Therefore, adsorption will be maximum. So adsorption will be maximum. If the particles, if the concentration is low, if concentration decreases, that means if the concentration is low, very low, the number of particles, the number of solute particle in solution is also low. Therefore, what will be the adsorption? Therefore, adsorption is minimum. Therefore, adsorption is minimum. So, what we can say that here the concentration is directly proportional to the adsorption. As the concentration increases, adsorption is also increases. This is the third point. And the last point says that the extent of adsorption depends on the nature of adsorbent and adsorbate. Nature of adsorbent means material, adsorbate means the particles on the surface. So adsorbate, if the concentration is maximum, then the adsorption will be maximum. These are the 4 points in solution phase. Okay. By this observation, we write Freundlich equation for the adsorption from solution phase. Let us write the Freundlich adsorption isotherm for the solution phase. Freundlich adsorption isotherm for solution phase. In the last video, I have explained about the Freundlich adsorption isotherm of gas on solids. In this video, I am explaining about the Freundlich adsorption isotherm for solution phase. The equation is x by m is equal to k into c to the power of 1 by n. Let us take it as equation 1. In the gas phase, we write the equation as x by m, that is equal to k into p to the power of 1 by n. There we are mentioning pressure. Here in the solution, we are mentioning the C, that is concentration. X indicates mass of gas, mass of solute, and M indicates mass of adsorbent, and C and N are constant. K and N are constant, and C as a concentration. These are the terms. Let me write this equation by using logarithm. Log x by m is equal to log k plus 1 by n log c. Let me take it as equation 2. By looking at equation 2, we can draw the graph, that is x by m versus log x by m versus log c. This is the graph. Slope is equal to 1 by n and the intercept is log k. To know more about the graph written, watch my previous video. You get link in the description box. Okay. Here, by plotting x by m versus concentration, we get a straight line. A straight line is obtained which shows the validity of a Freundlich adsorption isotherm. If you get a straight line, then it satisfies the Freundlich adsorption isotherm equation. So, these can be tested experimentally by taking a solution of different concentration in equal volume. Let us do an experiment. Just take an example for that. Let us take 4 beakers and add acetic acid solution. Let us change the concentration of our solution. In the first beaker, I am taking 1 molar acetic acid. In the second beaker, 2 molar acetic acid. In the third beaker, 3 molar. And in fourth beaker, 4 molar. I am changing the concentration of acetic acid and with equal volume of solution in all the beakers. Equal volume of solution. That is, let us take 100 ml of acetic acid in all the beaker and let us place equal amount of charcoal. Let us place equal amount of charcoal, that is 1 gram in each beaker. I am placing 1 gram of charcoal and 100 ml of acetic acid solution in all the beakers. But I am changing the concentration. Only I am changing the concentration of solution. What happens after some times? The charcoal absorbs the acetic acid and the concentration of acetic acid decreases after some times. We note down the concentration decreases, that is final concentration. We note down the final concentration in each beaker. The difference in initial and final concentration gives the value of x. The difference in initial and final concentration of this acetic acid gives the value of x. See, in this equation, you get the value of x by difference in initial and final concentration of acetic acid. M means the mass of adsorbent. Adsorbent we have taken charcoal, that is 1 gram. By applying this value to the x and by using this equation 2, the Freundlich adsorption isotherm can be established. By using equation 2, the Freundlich adsorption isotherm can be established by using graph and this equation. This is all about today's video, that is adsorption for a solution phase. where the solute particles are absorbed on the surface of the material. And the factor affecting adsorption from solution phase, there are 4 factors, important factors. If you have any doubt, comment below. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.